Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, October 18th, 2020. This week I spent every workday at the university, so this was unusual. This was very unusual. This hasn't happened since the last week of February. I think it was the last week of February that I spent an entire week at the university. So yeah, I'm not used to this anymore, and I can fully confirm that I prefer home office. It's not fun. Well, it is fun to a certain degree because some of the colleagues are there, so we can have lunch together, we can have some casual conversations, make some jokes and so on. So it's nice, it's very nice, but in general it's really stressful. It's very stressful being at work, and there are also those minor differences during the day that have a huge impact on the overall. What are you planning to do, Enderman? What are your intentions, my friend? Can I trust you? Can I trust you that you leave my dirt alone? What is he up to? What is this Enderman up to? Not sure. Hi. Well, maybe he's gone. Maybe the Enderman is gone. Yeah, like things like doing the laundry. I mean, doing home office, it's like, alright, I need a 5-minute break. Let's throw all the clothes in the washing machine and press play to continue. So yeah, this is not really a huge deal. And then 2 hours later or so, I can have another 5-minute break to let all those things hang dry or so. So this is quite easy. With being in the office again, it's like, all right, getting home and oh right, I wanted to do the laundry, so let's start this. And oh, I also need to grab some dinner. So once dinner was enjoyed, and I think, okay, now I can relax a bit on my couch, the washing machine starts to scream, "Hey, I'm finished. Please remove all the laundry and hang it dry." So yeah, I mean, it's not really a huge deal, but those are really the differences where the life is so much easier during home office, where you can just get all those things done while working. And yeah, also, I mean, I said it's cool. It's indeed cool to. By the way, if things are cool, this is also a big question here. Is this cool or is it not cool? I'm not sure. I mean, those parts where a huge area is covered are not so cool. Maybe I need to come up with a more smooth way. Let's have a look down from up there to decide if it's cool or if it's not cool. But yeah, so it was different. It was very different. So I prefer home office. I definitely prefer home office. And yeah, it will continue like this for a bit because I need to not really supervise the experiment, but be there in case something happens, because my student workers are actually conducting the experiment, so I just have to be there in case something goes wrong or so. And yeah, that's really the main thing why I'm currently at university. So yeah, and by saying it will continue for a bit, it's not like, all right, it's 2 more weeks or so and then it's over. Well, actually it is, because then there's a deadline of the conference. Is it in 2 weeks? Maybe in 3 weeks. But anyway, it's more problematic because we do have lots of time slots available for participants to sign up for, but they don't. And there's the big question, is this because of COVID-19? I mean, I'm quite sure it's due to COVID-19. I'm still not pleased. I'm still not pleased with this, because in some areas it looks rather bulky. In other parts it's not. It's okay. So maybe what happens if I try to reduce a little bit the bulkiness? Maybe fix things like this. This is then better when I try to trim it down a bit. So yeah, this is really a problem with all the online teaching and home office and whatnot. It might be the case that students aren't. Can I? Or yeah, let's see what happens when I remove this one. That students maybe with their parents at home somewhere else, but not in this region here, and this makes things problematic, because I mean, students are our participants, and when they don't show up, well, there's no experiment, and without experiment or without student, there won't be a paper. So this is I think we are getting there. I think we are getting at something that could be working. So this is nice. I think I will just throw down this here. No, we can't move underneath the tree. This is a problem I can fix easily. So yeah, let's go here 2 blocks wide underneath the tree and remove this one over here. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'm at work in case something happens, or to ask colleagues if they are interested in participating in the experiment, which of course is cool and helpful. But yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. I mean, there's an experiment and no one shows up, so that's sad, very sad. I hope someone will, some students will show up. I mean, as I said, we do have some weeks left until the deadline, so chances are high that maybe we'll get some more participants, which would be good. I mean, the problem is we have 3 conditions, so it should be at least 20 participants per condition. I would prefer to get at least to 30, but I'm not sure if 30 is something that can be reached. I mean, this could be also cool when we do have some here and there, some water on the other side. We just have this path going like this. This might be actually a good solution. So this means we need to extend this way, I guess. Okay, here we need 2. Maybe like this. And yeah, so alright, I have to do something here. And oh, this was one too much. This is currently what's going on. So I also had the plan to visit my grandparents this weekend and also to get my tires for the winter season, but wasn't feeling it. I thought, okay, I need a break, and it was good. It was really good that I took the break, and I feel way more relaxed by now after just Saturday. So that's good. That's really good. And yeah, so there's this. The positive effect of the colder temperatures continue. Today I did another long run, so currently I'm doing during the progression weeks, not during the recovery week, but during the progression weeks, I do a 2-hour long run, and I always run at the same pace, but in comparison to the summertime, my heart rate was much lower. So this is crazy. This is I'm super surprised. I'm super overwhelmed by my current progression. So it feels like, wow, what's going on? How has this happened? And this is cool. This is really cool. So really enjoying right now running and all of this. And I'm super happy because it's like, hey, all this training pays off. So that's cool. And quite nice. I, despite being at the university, managed to finish the visiting the Berchtesgaden Alps video. It will go live later today, so 8:15 p.m. Central European summertime. You unfortunately have to do the conversion on your own. So that is cool. This thing has been finished, and I'm super pleased with the quality, with the result of the video. I really enjoyed watching it myself. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the result. I really like it. And yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're really getting somewhere with this approach. It's coming along nicely. So there is this. Unfortunately, we do have a strong increase in the COVID-19 in the corona cases, and yeah, that's bad. That's really bad, and well, we need to see if there will be another lockdown or whatever happens. In comparison to other regions, our cases are, of course, not as crazy, but still it's a little bit concerning. Like, okay, yeah, what will be next? Do we go through another lockdown? Can I cancel my study right away because then no one is allowed to do anything anymore? So we will see. We will see what happens next. I had something else on my mind I wanted to discuss, but I can't recall it right now. I think we need here one more. So let's answer Matthew's question, because Matthew asked a question some time ago, well, a week ago or so. And he asks, do you have any recommendations for Halloween films to watch to prepare for October 31st? I'm not so much into the horror genre, so I don't really have so many recommendations. One of my favorite Halloween movies that I can fully recommend, and where I would say, hey, this would be a great preparation, is Sleepy Hollow. You should definitely watch Sleepy Hollow. Also very important are the Simpsons Halloween special episodes, so don't miss them. You definitely have to include those in your new Halloween preparations, because they are just hilarious. They are super great. They are just amazing. I think I need to grow some more spruce trees, because we are low on spruce wood. So let's do this. Yeah, Simpsons Halloween special. It's not really a Halloween movie, but I think I need more fences. All right, that's all we can get from our. Speaking of Halloween, hello Bet, how are you? Yeah, it's not really a Halloween movie, but I think it would get the job done perfectly. It's the Saw movies. So are we out of? Okay, we do have a huge demand on spruce wood apparently. Yeah, the Saw movies, I think, would also get the job done perfectly. You might consider those. And let's have another look from up there. What else? Saw movies are good. I think it's a little bit the thing. Sleepy Hollow is cool because there's some kind of mystery and supernatural things involved. If you go for the Saw movies, I mean, there's... Oh, I forgot to put a slab there. This might be a little bit... Is it maybe too large? Maybe I can trim it down. Maybe I can trim it down by 1. Here I do have to expand it, I guess, by 1. But overall, it looks cool. I think this is really what I was looking for. This is cool. With the Saw movies, they of course are shocking and scary and so on. But there's not really something with supernatural things or so. And I think Halloween is, to me, connected to those supernatural things. So I'm not sure if... where to start? Maybe here? And then it's so slim. The path is way too slim then. No, maybe I have to keep it like this. And have maybe one here. Extend this just by 1. On the other hand, it's also that slim over here. Let's give it a try. Let's just remove those things and see how the path feels. So in this case, yeah, try to come up with movies that also do have some something to do with supernatural things. There are of course those where you see weird things in a mirror or so. There are plenty of those movies, but I can't really recall them off the top of my head. But you might want to look into those movies. They are cool. And I think that's about it with respect to Halloween movies that I can recommend or that I know. I mean, I've seen plenty of horror movies, but none of them really remained in my head, because often my main issue with Halloween movies, or with horror movies, not Halloween movies in general, the fact that either they are super predictable, like those I Know What You Did Last Year, or however this movie is called, or those where was there a series called Wrong Turn or so? I don't know. There were several movies where it's just like, okay, basically you know even before or right at the moment when you start watching that movie how the movie will end, and it's just a question in which ways the movie will come to this specific end. So, and that's one reason why I'm not so really into horror movies. Then, of course, I often don't really find them spooky or scary in a good way. It's often just either they overdo it with all the gore and splatter effects and so on, or it's just jump scares where you already know, okay, once they move around the corner, something will jump at them and you will be surprised or not, depending on how well you're prepared for this moment. And yeah, so this is really the main problem, that there's not really there are not many movies that are just spooky, or where you really think, okay, that's, I have to think about it. And yeah, I think that this is my main reason, my main gripe about horror movies. But yeah, I hope I gave you some recommendations that might work for you. Oh yes, now I recall what I wanted to say. I recently got suggested for the institutional review board, so that I will become one of the members, and that I do have to do the review of some ethic situations. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting indeed. We'll see. We'll see what comes out of this. That I'm no part and member of the ethics committee. But yeah, that's the one thing I wanted to discuss. Now we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good recommendations for some movies, and also for my video of me visiting the Berchtesgaden Alps. So I hope I see you in the next episode. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!